What's up guys, how much do you have to spend to get a good phone? Do you really need to fork out hundreds of dollars to do so? Well, BLU just unveiled the Life One X, a phone that is so affordable it makes every other smartphone feel expensive. But is there a catch? Well, I'm going to find out. So without further ado, let's get started. First off, this phone does not claim to be a flagship killer, and respectfully so it isn't, but what it does claim is to give you the most value for your money. How much money does this phone cost? You can buy this phone right now for $149, but what exactly do you get for $149? Well, you get a 5.2-inch display with Full HD 1080p resolution, an octa-core 1.3 GHz 64-bit processor, 2 gigs of RAM, a 13 megapixel rear shooter, and 2900 milliamp battery, which should last you all day. And all of this is wrapped together in a metal frame. The back has a textured leathered pattern finish, which is soft to the touch but also provides plenty of grip. But that's not all. Underneath the packaging, you'll also find a screen protector, you know, the usual USB charger and cable, a set of earbuds, and a perfectly fitted phone case too. Talk about getting a lot for your money. And out of the box, this phone is running Android 5.1 Lollipop, and in terms of performance, it runs all of the most popular games and apps very smoothly, and I never noticed any major hiccups. Even when I had a whole bunch of apps loaded, I could easily multitask and get back to another app instantly without any major lag. And it's most likely due to the fact that it's running a very stock or pure Android experience, with the exception of a few modifications that are baked into the system level but can be useful. For example, there's a Smart Awake section that lets you turn on the phone by drawing specific letters on the screen when it's off. So say for example I draw the letter C, it will quickly load into the camera app. Or if I draw the letter O, it will activate the flashlight, or one of my favorites, which should be a part of every phone, is double tapping on the display and waking the phone up. There's also smart gestures that let you do other things like double tap on the home button to lock the phone, and a few others that you can either turn on or off depending if you find them useful or not. Overall, the experience is very Nexus-like, and personally I prefer it over many other manufacturers who skin their phones and add a lot of bloatware where it starts to bog the phone down. In terms of hardware, as I mentioned earlier, you do get a 1080p display, and when I put it next to my iPhone 6s Plus, which also has a 1080p display, the colors and temperatures are pretty much on point, and in some cases the image seems sharper on the Life One X, probably due to the fact that it has more pixels per inch. It's definitely a good display, and watching movies and playing video games is really nice. I do have one small complaint, and that's the speaker in the back. It doesn't sound very good, and it's not as loud as I expected, and the sound can sometimes sound a bit tinny. But you want to know what really impressed me about this phone? Is the camera. In the short time I tested it, I was able to take really good pictures with it. I mean, it's no Galaxy S6 or LG V10, but for $149, I thought for sure this was going to be its biggest downfall, and it really wasn't. Now, in terms of battery life, I haven't had enough time with it to give you a real world usage on how it fares. I will say that in the limited time I've been playing with the device for a few days, it seems good, and there's even a standby intelligent power saving mode that is similar to Android Doze on Marshmallow, and it seems to work great. At $149, it's really hard to complain, and there's really no catch. I mean, it's pretty incredible that you can buy a device that lets you go online, browse the web, play games, listen to music, watch videos in 1080p, and basically have a small portable computer at such a low price. It's really nice to see that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get a good phone, and it's the reason why Android has grown so much, because there's a phone for everyone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more videos like this one. Thanks again for watching, and you'll catch me in the next one. Adios.